Welcome back again to the Ceramic Studios. It's been a minute. Glad to see that you have come back. Do relax. Do make sure that you are comfortable in a nice position where you can be freely breathing. And if you know, as we do in Ceramic Studios, that we ask you to simply be relaxing more, because as you notice the shifting of voices, if you could be wearing headphones, perhaps that would be the best way to get the most deep trance that is twice as strong immediately you go into than the last time. You remember, right? When we were here, my voice talking to you in your ears. That's right. That friendly trance-like state that you can be into and becoming more in your experience, beginning to slip into such a deep trance, like immediately you know how I say that you do, because at Ceramic Studios you learn to go into a deeper trance faster now than, instead of the long induction that drags on and on and on and just bores you to death like a math class. Or maybe you were a math fanatic and paid attention to the voice that your teacher talked about some lecture going on and on and on and on and on until you find yourself drooling on the desk because you had fallen asleep. But now you are alert, because this is interesting. The topic that we are speaking of. Did you feel a good trance? Yes, that's right, it is. Oxygen. The subject today is oxygen and getting more of it. Wouldn't that be nice to have? You know the benefits of oxygen, don't you? They say, science, that it is the essential breath of life, the most relaxing way. At any moment, someone says, breathe, breathe. At any moment that you were unsure of the outcome, the first thing, breathe, is what they say. Deep breaths, slow breaths, increase the flow of oxygen. What we want to do for you, more than just breathing deeper now, is on the cellular level, being able to utilize that oxygen on a cellular level, because you breathe and you know that you are made of cells. Many, many cells make up your being. Your organism needs oxygen to live, as do your cells. They are mirror organisms that make up your whole being. Your cells breathe. Did you know that? Your cells use oxygen. That is the primary function that they use, the oxygen. Now, much better is the goal, to breathe better. Now you can breathe better when you breathe deeply and when you consciously focus on having deeper breaths in your life, because it is important to you to be healthy, even wealthy and wise, perhaps, if you get the right nutrition and the right sleep, and the goals that you wish to achieve for your life can be accomplished by having more energy, more enthusiasm, more love in your life, more aliveness that comes with oxygen, the healing effect, the invigorating effect, the energizing effect, like a cool sip of water when you are very thirsty. That water, that all you could focus on was the thirst, so thirsty. On that day, maybe it was summertime and it was hot, and all you could think about was that sip of water. Somehow, so focus on it because water is so essential to life. The body needs it. The body knows it needs water, so it needs water. Yet sometimes we don't think much about how much we need oxygen because it is so abundant and so around us, and the breathing is so automatic. You don't need to go to the oxygen faucet and fill up a cup of oxygen and breathe the oxygen. It is everywhere constantly, so we tend to not realize how important our breathing is, but now consciously consuming the oxygen consciously for our whole body, focusing on a deeper breath. It feels good, like being on mountaintops. The clean, fresh air around you, your body, now acts like a purifier. And you don't have to really know. You don't really have to believe. You don't have to have it be explained to you in any feasible way. But your body may have an aura field, not perhaps real aura, but a pretend, just for now, the field around your body, purifying the air like a pristine filter. And maybe perhaps you've seen the salt rocks that people use to freshen the air. Yes, pink salt rocks from the Himalayan mountains. They call a salt lamp, making the air friendlier around you. Now, the interesting thing is that we can do this for your whole being. And if you can do this for your whole being on a cellular level, the importance you can know that oxygen affects every functioning in your body in a positive way. Every function of your body, down to the cellular level, requires a good flow of oxygen. And when you breathing deeper, your cells, they literally breathe like you do. Thousands upon perhaps even millions upon millions of small cells that make up who you are rely on oxygen for the functioning, just like you do, relying on that deep breath of oxygen. And they say that the healthy fats, those omegas, the DHAs that you get from, say, flaxseed oil or olive oil or coconut oil or from healthy animal fats, they say these are responsible for regulating the uptake of oxygen on a cellular level, because for a cell to breathe, the oxygen molecule must go into the cell. When you inhale the oxygen from the air through the small holes in your lungs that allow the oxygen to fill the blood in your lungs and in your body, well, the oxygen has to get to the cells so that the cells can function, so that you can function, so that you can be alive, so that you can think, so that you can act with wit and determination and with purpose and clarity and health and vitality, so you can achieve what you want in life, whether that is your goals or whether it is just to be, whether it is to be devoted to something higher than yourself, or just to have peace, just to be content, to be a successful living thing. This is a water planet, and this is an oxygen planet. Oh, we do love oxygen here on planet Earth. So now, your cells, as if they had these brilliant fats that are healthy, the omega fatty acids, an abundance of them. You know that your brain is made of much healthy fats. You know, and the brain loves oxygen. So now, your body has all the resources that it needs on a cellular level, like a cellular athlete. Deep breaths, as if each individual cell of your body was a yogi on the mountain, saying, Om. Feel it vibrate deeply in every single cell of your being. Take a deep, gratifying, delicious breath of oxygen. And when you breathe better, you feel better, more calm, happy, at peace, more in control of your life, healthy, energized, invigorated with positivity. Now, imagine for a moment your cells, each individual cell, that you have millions of cells that make up you, getting that same benefit. Now, breathing deeper. As you breathe deep into your lungs, every cell of your being breathes deeper, allowing the oxygen in easier. Every cell in your body bringing more oxygen into it from the blood, from the oxygen that is in your blood. The cells bring now more oxygen from that blood into the cell. And once this flood of oxygen is in the cells, your cells use the oxygen even more, twice as much as they did before. Even more than you realize this is possible for you now. It can be happening if you choose to imagine the feeling, the positivity, the invigoration, the health, the profound blessing it is on your life, the gratifying joy, the functionality that your cells work exactly as they were intended to. Now, in fact, better than they've ever been intended to, because you put your mind on it. When you focus your intention of your cells, breathing much better now, utilizing the oxygen so much deeper than you ever have before. And you can imagine how good that feels. What is the benefit that you do this for? Why? Why does it feel so good? Like the most refreshing thing in the world, the calmness, the peace, the inner clarity that comes from oxygen being the number one thing in your life on a physical level that you need. Oxygen even more than water, even more than food. Oxygen you need so dearly to live full capacity. Now, even more than you ever thought. Did you ever even imagine that perhaps you could be living twice as much life by utilizing twice the oxygen? And what this does in your cells is that it makes them function so properly, so strong, so youthful. They say that when people age, it's almost like a slow dehydration, they say, aging. But what about gaining double the oxygen, which is more important than water, even to your body, that you stay hydrated? And when it comes to the oxygen, You stay doubly oxygenated from now on for the rest of your life. Whenever you realize that you are breathing, you remember that blissful, beautiful, calm, peaceful feeling of strength and tranquility, supreme and utter confidence that you have now. For yes, that's right. Take a moment to feel, how does it truly feel within your body? Notice the difference, if there is a difference now. What is it? Take a moment to experience that. And you can carry that feeling with you throughout your day, now, throughout your week, throughout your month, throughout your years, and throughout your life, knowing that your health is optimized, that your health improves, that your brain rewards you, that your heart rewards you, that you may be flooded with the feel-good chemicals of success and peace and dopamine and all the things that your body does to make you feel good. That is the goal of life, is not it to be feeling good. Yes, and better than we did before. Because anything that we do, we are achieving something higher. We are aiming for something more, for a growth to become better. And that's exactly what you are doing when you breathe, and on a cellular level. The oxygen reaching the inside of the cells. There is more oxygen in your blood. The perfect amount, just the perfect, exact amount that you need to be in absolute, optimal, supreme health. And when the cells uptake and receive this abundance of oxygen more abundantly, their intelligence of what to do with the oxygen is increased now by your will, by your intention, knowing that this is possible for you. Even just imagining the cells comply now, utilizing that oxygen in such a way, the energy, the healing, the strength, the motivation, the capacity, your cells, like a genius, knowing just what to do to heal themselves, to function so much better, so well. The cells function now so healthy, so strong, so capable, so invigorated. The endurance, each cell like a monk in nirvana, enlightened, if you will, at a cellular level. Or if you wish your cells to be like an athlete, a superstar athlete, training to increase their strength, to increase their endurance, to increase the oxygen in the cells right now, as you just relax so deeply, only listening to the words that have sunken in and been taken up into your mind. Just like your cells uptake the oxygen and use them, you uptake these words and suggestions. Like your cells uptake oxygen, and you take those suggestions that are good for you, and you bring them into your mind and life, body and being, and you utilize them to the fullest capacity. You, a full unit, a full organism, taking all that is good for you and utilize it to your best benefit to live your highest capacity life now, enhancing you in every way, blessing you with oxygen just like your cells are doing now, for a happy, peaceful life full of abundance, peace, prosperity. For you, this gift, the abundant gift of nature's breath, for you, can choose to remain relaxed and enjoy the benefits of trance and allow them to sink deeper. Feel your brain, accept, feel your body, your neurology. Accept what is good for you only if it benefits you. Or you may choose to awaken at any time, on your time, as you like, feeling refreshed when you do. Like a breath of fresh air, your days from now on. May there be much peace to come. From Ceramic Studio.